So I was heading to Costco to pick up a few necessities, and my car somehow ended up here. Oops. Hello and welcome to my channel. So I know that I just did a Michael's video, but they didn't have everything yet. So I am making a quick trip in, and I just want to see all the anniversary cakes and squish them and see if they have big twist. So hopefully this is going to be a pretty short video, but I wanted to bring you with me and see all the goodies in the store. So let's head on in. Right, we are here at the yarn. So they have some of this, like they had the other Michaels. And this really is super soft. I'm glad they have a sample now. This is the Skyscapes. Remember, this was 78% acrylic, 22% nylon, and 262 yards, 240 meters, 4-weight, 4.5 millimeter hook. They do have a couple more colors. They have this really pretty autumny color. I think these did not have exciting names. Coral and orange. But I really like that. That would make some really pretty fall projects. I would almost like, I don't know if I like how this feels, but I wonder if I could hold it double with something. Because it's so squishy and soft, but in here, not so much. And it's new enough that not like enough hands have like touched it and oiled it up. So I don't know. I know we saw this guy, which is orange and green multi, and turquoise and green multi. Kind of like this one. It is chartreuse and navy multi. I remember that one. Yeah, they have some different colors here for sure. Purple and green multi. That's more like a rainbow. This one I really like. I don't know if it'll pick it up, but it's more like a grayscale with like a hint of pink. So I'm guessing that'll kind of reflect in the name. Cream and purple multi. I'd call it more pink, but like that's really pretty. There's only 2 of those. And then this one, I don't know if we saw this one either. Oh no, we did. Navy and silver. Because I remember being like, I don't know about the silver part. Maybe navy and coral. So a few more of those. Maybe I really like cowl or something. Like I said, it is so soft. Like, can you see the squish? Got like worked up. I don't know. Maybe crochet will be softer. So heading over here, we have some clearance yarn of the, well, yeah, Caron. So that's interesting. This one's just for the dark gray, but for all of them. And then, oh look, just a few big twist. They have medium rose and cotton candy. They do have some of the Halloween. No, this wasn't Halloween. Cherry mix. It reminds me of the vampire one. Cream. And then the one that oh, actually, I don't have a lot of this. I have cosmetic pink, which I always called cosmic. This is dark coral. We have a couple of the fluffy. Over here, we have some of the clearance. Oh, I might need to pick up some of that. That's really cute. It looks like they have 3 of them. So they have still a lot of the funfetti cakes. And then a couple more of the big twist. This is just purple. Perplexed. Ha. And then right next to it, this is just like great. And it is so great. And then it's really just like a random mix. It's like whatever was left, they just like threw in a container and brought. No organization. There's lime jelly, pool time, speckle blue, sky blue, candy bowl. Has that more? That's purple ombre. Cherry mix. My goodness, there's some twinkle gray. There is warm brights, chocolate brown, light rose, cornflower blue. So yeah, just kind of like a really, seriously, it's like they just like threw in a bag what was left and just brought it. So up here, we have just some cakes. These ones are on clearance too for $5. That's nice. Somebody's asked me how I knew they were on clearance. I used to just, go check the price scanners, which no longer exist. But, some of them do have tags and some of them are price marked. This one's I like that color of the tea cake. I don't know what I'd do with just one. We have one rainbowy one. And then going behind me, here are some of the new ones. So these are the slice of anniversary cakes that we looked at last time. And some fun Halloween colors somebody put there. And I believe we did have all of the pretty macchiato cakes at the other location. So just quick review on these ones. They are the macchiato cakes. They are 5 bulky weight. This one is Vivid Violet. 481 yards, 440 meters, 80% acrylic, 20% wool, and a 6mm hook. And then really quick, just going over the slice of anniversary cake. If you want a breakdown, check out my last Michael's video. I'll link it here. And I kind of did a price breakdown of slice of anniversary versus just anniversary. So this one is Hocus Crocus. And it is a 6 bulky weight and 8mm hook, 285 yards, 260 meters. Lots of fun colors with that. Then I have a little bit more of the Posh Pearl here than some of the other places. Seems like a lot have sold out. Kind of a little bit of a mix. And then maybe they don't have anniversary cakes in yet. So here's more slice. And then here's those smash cakes again. And quick reminder on those. That one was 432 yards, 395 meters, 4 medium weight, 5.5mm hook, turquoise punch, 100% acrylic. I don't know if I said that. So sometimes they have a little bit further down. So I'm just going to do a quick little looky. Because I've seen before where they've had anniversary cakes down here at this location. But I don't see that, unfortunately. So maybe they don't. Let's check the aisles really quick and see what luck we have down them. So here in the front, again, we have more flower power and just the granny square yarn. If you can, go to Walmart. It is such a better price there. And considering how many sales Michael's doesn't have, yeah, I would hit that up. I believe they're only $9.99 at Walmart. And I think there's a 20% off coupon this week here at Michael's, but like that doesn't do much. All right, so down this aisle, I'm not seeing anything different here. We have your standard burnout blanket, and then like the big burnout blanket, some of the chenille yarn. I feel like that bamboo yarn just like went really quick and they just haven't restocked it. Maybe it's more of a summer they're considering here because we do have, you know, all 4 seasons. Utah is known for our snow, and maybe they just don't, I don't know. How is it looking at your guys' Michaels? Because yeah, definitely here, it doesn't seem like they've restocked it, and that's over a couple stores. The Silky Soft. I don't know if that's like company wide or, you know, like I said, just near me. So we have our normal Caron cakes and like latte cakes. Excuse me. Some blossom cakes, cloud cakes. I'm not, like I said, I kind of went over these a little bit more in depth last time, so I'm not going to spend too much time on them. We have some fun books. Actually, I just saw something in the corner of my eye. I'm a little sad it's knit, but Viking knits. That is fantastic. In fact, I kind of want to look through it. My family history is very Scandinavian, so like these kind of things like make me happy. Oh, I like this is like mostly like, or maybe it's all male. Oh, that's unique. You don't see that very often with like pattern books. Well, I mean, I guess it is unisex, so. Oh my gosh, look at those little lambs. How cute. Okay, so there is some women clothes. I guess in the back was the men. But oh, I love, love, love how these look. And that is a very nice Viking. All right, let's put that back up there. Okay, let's see. Down this main aisle, let's see. We have Caron. We have our facets yarn. We have our glitter facets yarn. Do they call it something different? No. That is so funny. Oh, it's an acrylic blend versus just plain acrylic. I don't know if the sparkle is coming. You can see it like at that angle. Ooh, I kind of like that. Have you guys seen, it's not kind of, it has gone viral. I believe it's Briana K, and if I'm wrong, I will put it on the screen. She has these wheat stitch pumpkins that everyone is making, and this would be super cute for that. And this. Like I said, I'll post a picture if you haven't seen it. I have some of this kind of yarn at home, so I might jump on the trend because they're really cute. So here we have impressions, which is kind of like puzzle yarn. Yep, I am not seeing anything different. Like I said in my last video, I did go a bit more in depth. Well, that's sad. So no anniversary cakes here. I might go check on the other side just to see if I missed it. But here we have just some of their basics. This is one of the stores this is one of the stores that I usually find a lot of like good variety, but not as much so today. I'm gonna go make sure on the aisles that I didn't just like walk right past it. So I don't think I did. That makes me a little sad. I might come back for those. Okay, so I ended up talking to a worker just because I was like, I can't see them anywhere. But let's just check. And they said they've been on order, but their delivery just hasn't come in, and that they've been having some issues with delivery times and getting things when they're supposed to. So They're supposed to get delivery tomorrow, maybe check back, but that's okay. I was just hopeful, so I hope you enjoyed that really, really quick walkthrough. I did end up getting 3, because that's all they had, of these cinnamon swirl cakes. Let's see if we can get it in the natural light there. Oh, that's better. Thought those were fun colors, the purples, the berries, and it is called Jamberry. It is 470 yards, 8 ounces, 100% acrylic, 5mm hook. So there's not a whole lot you can do with like 1200 yards, but also I can make a pretty decent like V-stitch blanket out of this. Like at least a good like lapgan. So that'll be nice. And I will always get clearance stuff if I can. So thanks for joining me. And I promise I have some non-Michaels things in the works. So just stay tuned. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.